acquisition syndrome, a disorder caused by one's perceived need to continually upgrade their gear when new gear comes out.
I literally just got my 2018 MacBook Pro like 2 weeks ago. Funny story how I got it, because I had a 2017 iMac that I literally only had for 9 months. Before that, I came from a 2011 MacBook Pro that I used for years. The reason why I decided to go back to a MacBook from a big, powerful iMac is because I didn't realize how much I was sacrificing being confined to a desk. And for me, sacrificing that is worth having my portability back. And you know, the MacBook Pro is everything I expected. I traded a guy on OfferUp, basically gave him my brand new iMac for his brand new 2018 MacBook Pro. And so far, I love it. You know, it's slim, it's fast, it's portable, it looks good, it's powerful, and it does everything I wanted to do, given I didn't have all the money to get the highest tier MacBook Pro. So far I'm happy. But they just announced the 2019 MacBook Pros earlier today. And sorry about my voice, I'm not my loud, boisterous self, I'm trying to get my voice back. But they just announced the 2019 MacBook Pros, and all of a sudden, my 2018 MacBook Pro that I just got done telling you how much I loved it is now inferior, right? Because it's a new one now. Or is it? Let's talk about it. Now, before I go any further, let's talk about what these upgrades are supposed to be, right? So Apple just came out the cut today. New 13-inch MacBook Pro, new 15-inch MacBook Pro. Same exact design. They look exactly the same. The only difference is supposed to be this new keyboard, which apparently they fixed the membrane under the keyboard and all of that. We don't believe that. And faster chips. Now, the new ones, you can get up to a 8-core i9 monster, right? But here's the thing, where's all that heat that this thing generates supposed to go? Because they can't even get it right with the 2018, so thermal throttling, I guarantee, will still be an issue. But anyways, prices are still supposedly the same. Base starts at $17.99 for the 13-inch, and I think either $22.99 or $23.99 for the 15-inch. But here's the question. I just literally got this 2018 MacBook Pro 2 weeks ago. And now I feel like this thing is inferior. See, as techies, as creatives, as whatever you want to call it, I think we get caught up in having the latest and greatest of gear. So the reason I'm saying that is because this camera that I literally just bought 6 months ago, because there's a new model out, the techie in us says that, oh my God, the one I'm using is now inferior. Oh my God, I gotta have these new features or I can't do my job anymore. And that's crazy. And that's where this gas syndrome comes in at, because it turns into a sickness where, don't get me wrong, if you got the money to splurge and you just like new stuff, splurge on new stuff. But for people like me who don't have unlimited budgets for gadget after gadget after gadget, it starts to beg the question, do you really need to upgrade every single generation? Because the one that you have now, you're already using, that means it's capable enough to do the job you want it to do. So while I'm not against if you want something faster, etc., like I said, I was using the 2011 MacBook. I had to upgrade to a new generation because I'm filming in 4K now, bit rates and all that stuff. My old one literally couldn't handle it. But at 2018 to 2019, that jump is gonna be far, far, far less significant. And I'm not gonna lie, I want it, because the techie in me wants the latest and greatest. But is the one that I have now all of a sudden incapable? Is it not fast enough? Is it not powerful enough? The reality is, it is. And I got a problem. So do you. All right, so now that we've acknowledged that I got a problem and so do you, we got to talk about how we escape from this problem? I think it all starts with the changing of the mindset. 2018 MacBook Pro in 2018 was hugely powerful. A lot of creatives depended on it. A lot of companies used it. It was a hit. Yes, it had problems. All computers have problems. And no, it wasn't the best thing smoking, but it got the job done. So why is all of a sudden, because it's 2019, we're all scrambling to ditch our 2018s? Like it's no longer good enough. Well, the answer is we don't have to do that, because the one that we have now is more than capable. And we need to adopt that mindset when it comes to just everything in life, period. Whether it be the car you drive, whether it be the camera you use, whether it be the cell phone you use. And to be honest, I find myself gear chasing all the time. It's expensive, it's stupid, and honestly, it's just not necessary. So even though the new MacBook Pros are nice and, you know, all of a sudden my 2018 is inferior, I'm gonna realize that I don't need to upgrade. Because what is upgrading gonna do? Is it gonna make me more money? No. Is it gonna make life any better for me? No. Sure, it might save seconds off of an export or seconds off of a render, but from last generation, it's not that big of a spec bump. So if you're in the same position where you thinking, oh man, I got a 2018 MacBook Pro, I think it's important to maximize what you have now. If you're hitting barriers and you can't move forward, or it's literally affecting your workflow, then maybe it is time to upgrade to something new. But if you just upgrading because you want the latest and greatest, and it's not really adding any benefit to you, then maybe consider putting that money that you were going to spend on a 2019 MacBook Pro, maybe consider putting that money elsewhere. Maybe it can be of benefit somewhere else in your life than continually throwing money away every generation when the specs are not that much higher than the previous generation. So for me, I'm gonna sit still. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I didn't give you specs and all of that. And if you're watching this, you probably already know the specs. Let's figure out a way to get over gas. And no, I'm not talking about farting. I'm talking about let's find a way to curb gear acquisition syndrome and maybe start putting that money into better investments or other things in life that could bring us value. Music is from Epidemic Sound. If you guys need professional quality music and sound effects, I'll give you a free 30-day trial. Hit the link below in the description, and all of the product links below this video are Amazon affiliate links. I will earn a small commission if you use them. I gotta tell you that because Amazon been tripping, but don't trip. That's all I got for you today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like it and share it and all of that good stuff. Drop comments, I really appreciate it. I think that's it. Peace and chicken grease. Much love, Terry Warfield. Peace.